of the things that we're going to do first is one of the ways that I've translated this to virtual that isn't in your manual necessarily. So as we go through it, feel free to participate, but also take notes if you want to. And there are times for the Facebook group where I will send out new sample lessons. So there could be a whole, half an hour, 45-minute to an hour class that I formulate for Yoga EQ leaders that I send out there. So it's very important if you're on Facebook, join that group because that's how we stay in touch with each other. So as people have come in going, I'm gonna have to teach this virtually, what do I do? That's where we've been having those conversations. And hopefully it's only gonna get more supportive and better advice-wise as I do this with Cabell County. So we're gonna begin with all of that to say, we are going to start with a sort of modified version of the emotional recognition and self-awareness sample lesson, which is the first sample lesson in the manual. It's on page 54 if you want to follow along, but I recommend just kind of experiencing it, and then we can sort of debrief on anything that you might have questions on. Okay. I'm going to switch into my kid yoga voice. All right, everybody. So today we are going to learn how to recognize emotions. An emotion is just something that lives in our body and it sends us little messages. Okay, so sometimes we can feel really angry and we might want to punch a pillow, for example. We might get really, really excited and it's almost impossible to like hold our excitement in, right? Yeah, it's just like, oh, we just feel so excited, right? There have probably been times when you have felt really, really happy and you just felt like dancing, right? Or there might be times when you feel very sad and you feel like crying. So today we are going to learn how to recognize what we are feeling and see if we can start to feel it in our bodies. So we're going to start with some silly facial yoga. So I want you to get up into the screen. So I'm going to get real close. Good. All right. Now, a lot of the ways that we communicate and share our emotions is through our faces. All right. So we're going to start by just stretching out our faces and getting them ready. Are you ready? Good. Okay. So let's start with our eyeballs. Okay. I want you to look up to the sky and down to the floor. And up to the sky and down to the floor. And then look to your left and your right and your left and your right. And then I want you to scrunch up your whole face like you just ate something sour. And let it go. Very good. And then we're going to puff out our cheeks and then pop it. Perfect. Let's do that one more time. Very good. All right, now I'm going to show you one of my favorite ways to relax my eyeballs, especially when we're on our computers all day long. Our eyes can start to hurt. So I'm going to take off my glasses, and if you have glasses, then take them off too. And we're going to take our palms and we're going to rub our hands together really, really, really fast. Rub them together as fast as you can. And then go faster. And what we are doing here is we are creating friction, okay? When we rub our hands together, it makes heat through friction. So keep rubbing. Rub as fast as you can for the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you're going to take the palm of your hand and you're going to put it over your eyes. And take a deep breath in and let it go. One more time, take a deep breath in and then blow it out through your mouth, sigh it out. Very good. All right, you can bring your hands down and I want you to get into the screen and show me your happy face. Awesome. Now show me your confused face. Very good. What about your angry face? Britta is scary. What about your disgusted face? Very good. What about embarrassed? What about sad? What about joyful? Very good. So you guys are already super good at sharing your emotions with other people.